Hello, hello. Welcome in. My name is Yviton Ivy. I definitely feel better than I did yesterday, but I'm still not great. So that is why we are not doing Dark Souls today. um, because for me to make Dark Souls entertaining, not only do I have to have energy, I have to have a voice. And I don't really want to be screaming too much when my voice is half dead. So I was like, okay, let's think of what else we can do. Which it became Cookie Clicker because it can. Which I am totally cool with. Assuming it's gonna capture. Aha! It's fine. Okay. Cool. So, yeah, I don't... Oh my gosh, everything is, like, killing my head. Everything's so loud. Okay, everything needs to just be turned off in my head. No sounds in my head right now. None. Because I can't think. So, that is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna play this idle game called Cookie Clicker. For those of you who know who it is, you probably know about what to expect from this stream. Yeah, I restarted all the achievements and stuff, but, yeah, it's a interesting game, to say the least. But we're gonna do it because it's relaxing, sort of. And I'm probably gonna maybe go an hour max. We'll see. Really depends on how I'm doing, but yeah. So, okay. And for some reason, my tongue really hurts. It's like a weird thing to hurt, but it does. Whatever. Anyway, that is the goal of the stream today. We're gonna click cookies for no reason. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's go and click some cookies. Okay, out with the music. No more music. Only cooker clicker music. Only cookie clicker music. If it's too loud, that's fine, but... Alright, so legit, this game, we're just gonna click a cookie. This makes me happy. You guys can't really see the achievements. Or not the achievements, but you can't really see much. But over behind you guys, we have like stuff we can buy. See here, I buy a cursor. Let's buy a few cursors. And now they click for me. And I click too. We're just gonna click. We're gonna click until we can click no more. Get all the achievements. Boom! Gotta buy the clickers. Gotta buy them all. Get power-ups, that's what these are called. I think like 50 clickers like makes it go all the way around or something. I don't remember. What I do know is I just need to continuously click. We click forever. Forever and ever we click. For no reason other than we click. With the soothing music of clicking. Speaking of, where's the music setting? Let's turn that down a bit. Cookie! I just got a bunch of free cookies. Let's buy it in 10s, that's what I think. Cookies. Gotta click the cookies. Let's buy a new special cursor. Woo! This makes me happy. Whee! Click the cookie. Yay! We click forever and ever and ever and ever. There's no end to the clicking. That's the wrong button. That's the button I want. And click forever. No one cares about anything else. You just continuously click until you can click no more. Must gather all the cookies. All the cookies will be gathered. I can buy a new hand. Look at all the little cursors clicking. And I'm clicking too. Gotta click. Click like you've never clicked before. We're just gonna hang out right here. No, probably just my neural spot's fine. I then can't see anything. Here, actually, let's just go to this side of the screen. That way we click. We click here. Yeah. We click. Click forever. Yes. All the cookies shall be clicked. All of them. I'm gonna even reverb a little bit. The soothing music. Ivy just sitting here, enjoying clicking on a cookie for no reason other than I'm just clicking on a cookie. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just gonna talk about clicking on a cookie. We're just gonna continuously click till my mouse breaks. Hey look, I can buy 10 cursors. Look at that. I'm getting 8 cookies per second. Imagine that. Imagine that. I feel... See, you just need to sit, relax, and click a cookie. Nothing else matters. Just lay back, relax. Don't think about anything and just click the cookie. Click it and continue to click it more. There's no reason to not click the cookie. All you must do is click the cookie. It clicks, and it makes a clicking sound when you click it. All you have to do is just click it, and all your dreams will come true. That I promise you. Yes. You must just click the cookie. Until you have all the cookies. Who knows when you will gather all of the cookies? But you must gather all of the cookies as you click the cookies. Until the time has run out for you. You will click the cookies. And if you are here with me today, you shall click the cookies. There is no other option. That's buy 10 grandmas. Yes, now we have an army gathering here. Very old ladies cooking our cookies. Thus getting us to 18 cookies per second. We gather all the cookies and we click for the cookies. Because why would you do anything less? And now they have a roller pin. I don't know what the roller pin did, but they have it. Indeed. Just click around the cookie and you will gather all the cookies. I have enough cookies for everybody. Enough cookies to rule the world. Yes. This is For all the cookies in the world shall be mine, and they shall be conquered. Because with cookies, anyone will listen. Because everybody likes cookies. Different kinds for different people, of course. Everyone likes cookies. And I'm a hardcore baker. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a hardcore baker. Look at that. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? It is a work of art. Yes, that it is. The work of art no one asks for, but the work of art everybody needs. We shall continue to click the cookies. Because there is no other option in this world. You must only click the cookies. If you try to do something else, you will perish at the hand of the cookie. For the cookie, what the cookie says, the cookie shall do. And no one has the right to argue with it. That is what the cookie is. And to argue with the cookie is unfathomable and insane. For the cookie is the only thing that we can all listen to. And you shall click it, because it calls you to click it forever and ever. There will never be a time when you are not to be clicking the cookie. Even when you manage to gather all of the cookies, there will always be more cookies to gather. More cookies to bake. More cookies to use to bring people to you and enslave them. And now I'm getting a bunch of cookies all at once because I got the golden cookie. The special, special golden cookie. The cookie that everyone wishes to see at least once in their life. That rarely does anybody see. It is an honor to see it once, and I'm grateful. We must buy more grandmas to bake our cookies. They will bake them well, and they will bake them fast, for the cookie is absolute. You shall only click the cookie all the time. If it is not for the cookie, it is not to be. Yes. We must click the cookie, for that is what is right. And to do anything else is absurd. Utterly absurd. For the cookie is what matters here. All the news happening about the cookie, I have no idea what that's even about, but all we know is we must click the cookie. We don't know why we started clicking the cookie, but we know we must never stop clicking the cookie. For what the cookie wants, the cookie gets. All the time. And there is no running from the cookie. For the cookie is the cookie. And the cookie calls who the cookie wants. And those the cookie calls must go to the cookie. And they must click the cookie. As it is what the cookie wants. If the cookie chooses you, you will choose the cookie. For the cookie is the only absolute. Until your mouse breaks, you will click the cookie. For it asks for you to click. How fast you can click, it depends on the person. Everybody's different.
But for me, I click the cookie because the cookie calls me to click the cookie. So let us all click the cookie. If you are watching, you must click the cookie. Doesn't matter if it pauses the stream, you must click the cookie. For the cookie is absolute. Yes, the cookie. Cookie clicker, fond memories of cheating the life out of this. Very much so, I bet there's plenty of cheating. As long as the cookie has gathered more cookies, it is okay. Because the cookie just wants cookies upon cookies to never stop. You must always click the cookie. Yes. Welcome. Welcome to clicking the cookie, as you are now here and must click the cookie, as the cookie wishes to be clicked. For infinity, until you have everything, the cookie must be clicked. Until you have gathered all the cookies from everywhere, the cookie must be clicked. And you have no choice but to click the cookie. For it is what the cookie calls you to do. It calls you to click the cookie. Let's buy some cookie farms. Hire more people to make more cookies, as they don't have a choice but to make my cookies. For my cookies are what is absolute, because the cookie wishes to be clicked all the time. I don't know how we farm cookies. I never understood that concept. But apparently cookies don't grow on trees, they grow from the ground. Ivy is patient, 0 of cookie, click 23. I do not understand, but I do click the cookie. I don't know why I am patient. I just do what the cookie asks, and I click the cookie, as it tells me to do. As there is no other choice but to click the cookie for all time. As that is what is correct. Let us water our cookies. I'm pretty sure that just said hose. I don't know why we have hose in our cookie farm. Frog voice, big Ivy, no. There is no Ivy here, just cookie and clicking. We must click the cookie. Because clicking the cookie is all that is left. And once you have gathered all the cookies, everyone will bow to you, as you are the ultimate cookie master. Because the cookie called you to click and never stop clicking. Yes. You must click the cookie. Of course, you do not have a choice. As soon as you know the cookie can be clicked, you will click the cookie, as it is what the cookie desires to be clicked. Whether one agrees or not, the cookie wishes to be clicked. And now we get more grandmas. Grandmas to bake our cookies. To bake them until there is no cookies no more. Yes. With my 312 cookies per second, the cookies are used to rule the world. That is what the cookies are. So of course, some may not fully understand why we click the cookie, but the cookie wishes to be clicked, so we click the cookie, and that is all there is to it. And then once you gather enough cookies, everyone shall listen, because everyone loves cookies, and they will be deprived without your cookies, and have nowhere to go without your cookies. Thus, the world will fall at your feet, and you will have all the cookies. The cookies must be clicked, and if you stop clicking, and you stop gathering the cookies will retaliate against you. Well, everyone will love cookies, even whether you love the cookies or some other vile creation more. The cookies will win, as the cookie does what the cookie wills. And the cookie wills that whoever has all the cookies shall rule. Thus, everybody shall have the cookie, and love the cookie, and love the cookie master, the one who has mastered all the cookies. And there is no getting around it, ever. As the cookie wills, the cookie does. And it is impossible to avoid. Any riots will be stopped by the cookie, as the cookie does not wish for violence. The cookie does wish for control, but it does not wish for violence. But the cookie will take action on those who betray the cookie. If you know the cookie exists, but you turn away from the cookie will punish those who defile the cookie. Pull out Crimson Ivy when the grandma start fighting back. Trying not to spoil a major milestone. I don't know. It's okay. For now, the cookie wills for the cookie to be clicked. And those who retaliate shall be punished and shall be destroyed. If said grandmas that we have gathered decide to no longer make the cookies, they shall be punished. For now they are being paid, but that could change very quickly if they choose to betray the cookie. For no one betrays the cookie and gets away with it. No one. For all must click the cookie and make the cookies for the cookie master. And all those who do click the cookie aim to become one day be the cookie master, as there can only be one. How many cookies it takes, I do not know. The cookie has not informed me of this. But I would not suggest betraying the cookie, as the cookie knows who and who has not betrayed the cookie. So I would not suggest it, as it will retaliate. In what way, I do not know. But we do know that the cookie master shall have all of the cookies at their disposal. Who the cookie master will be one day is unbeknownst to us, but the cookie knows. The cookie has chosen the cookie master, and the cookie master shall have all the cookies. But the cookie master shall distribute the cookies, as it will bring people to the cookie master, as anyone knows that to give any cookie created from the cookie shall make you love the one who gave it to you. Thus, everyone shall listen to the words of the Cookie Master who gives the cookies to the masses, as they will have the utmost respect. And those who retaliate, the cookies shall dispose of. Though the cookie wishes not to kill any, the cookie will kill those who betray the cookie, or those who decide to try to usurp the Cookie Master, as the cookie has given everything to the Cookie Master. And none can remove such things from the Cookie Master. And none can take from the Cookie Master without the cookie knowing and punishing those who do. It is always correct to click the cookie, for the cookie wishes to be clicked. Clicked until it can be clicked no more. The golden cookie has once again given us the joys of seeing it. So few in this life get to ever see a golden cookie, but I have now seen 3. Oh, the joys of the golden cookie, as the cookie has bestowed that I have seen 3 golden cookies. The cookie wishes to be clicked, so I must click the cookie until my mouse can no longer handle the clicks of the cookie. The cookie wills that the cookie be clicked. Yes. For no one can defy the cookie. No one at all. And if they do choose to try, you do not want to know what happens, for not even I know. Thy who does been chosen to click the cookie does not even know what the cookie would do if the cookie were to be betrayed. For it is a mystery to many, including the cookie clickers. And those who click the cookie do not know the full power of the cookie, and nor shall we ever truly know the full power of the cookie. But our aim is to one day understand, though we may never. So if you see the cookie, you are called to click the cookie to one day be the Cookie Master. Yes, no one can defy the cookie. Everyone will one day click the cookie. It will not be a question, as everybody shall. The cookie wills what the cookie does. If the cookie says it shall be, it shall, as the cookie has the words of everything. And the cookie knows what you desire, and the cookie knows who it desires, and the cookie desires those who wish to click on the cookie. For the cookie will make sure that you click it if it wishes you to click. And it shall be clicked until the end of time, when you shall no longer be alive. Because one day all people shall die, but the cookie shall still need to be clicked. Even the Cookie Master shall one day die. But the cookie will still want to be clicked, to gather more cookies, to gather the army under its control. Thus a new Cookie Master will arise. from the cookie clickers. Yes. It is important to click the cookie. As we gather the cookies, we do not understand fully the power of the cookies, but we wish to, though we may never fully understand. We just know that we have been told to click the cookie at all costs. Doesn't matter what comes up, we must continue to click the cookie. As no one can defy the cookie. Apparently everything is better than normal ivy to red, but there is no ivy here. There is only the one who shall click the cookie as the cookie desires. I am a cookie clicker. I have no name, as the names of the cookie clickers are not existent. We must forever click the cookies. Why do my grandmas look like that? The cookie has decided to give me grandmas that look like farmers. I would not trust the grandmas to actually farm the cookies. I fear what they would do. The cookie wishes to be clicked, and those who do not wish to click the cookie are betraying the cookie. As everyone who's seen the cookie wants to click the cookie. As it is what the cookie has said it wants. There is no use. I don't know who this Jared is. But I have a feeling they are not a cookie clicker when they should be a cookie clicker. As all will one day be cookie clickers. Among them will come the cookie master, the one who has mastered the cookies. Who knows when this cookie master will arrive? But they shall conquer the world, along with the cookie clickers, as their personal army. And then every person on this planet shall... I don't know what you talk about. I don't know who Jared is, but they don't seem to be a cookie clicker, which makes me upset. There's no need for milk when the cookies by themselves are the most superb cookies anyone shall ever see. As that is what the cookie wants. And none shall tell the cookie otherwise. For if the cookie wills, the cookie does. Yes. It is important to click the cookie. I don't know who Jared is. I am a cookie clicker. To bestow a name on a cookie clicker is to betray the cookie. You cannot bestow a name upon the cookie clicker. That is treacherous upon the cookie, as the cookie clickers are all known as cookie clickers. The only one that is special is the cookie master, which yet to appear, as those who wish to become it have not achieved such things. we must click the cookie. And sometimes we must be silent and take in the cookie's worth as we click for all eternity, until our deathbed has come and we can no longer click on the cookie. Yes. For that is what the cookie wills. Why must we click the cookie? That not even I can answer. All I know is that the cookie wishes to be clicked, and now we must mine the cookies. As we have not only discovered the cookie farms, we have discovered the cookie mines. No, there is no reason to differentiate between the cookie clickers, for if you are a cookie clicker, you are a cookie clicker. If you need a cookie clicker, the other cookie clicker shall know who you speak. For the cookie lets us understand one another as fellow cookie clickers. It is the will of the cookie for all cookie clickers to fully understand another cookie clicker. Thus, we don't need names. All we need are to know the fellow cookie clickers. And we just say, fellow cookie clicker, I must speak with thee. And we shall speak. It does not matter how many cookie clickers are around, we always know what cookie clicker we speak of, as it is known between the cookie clickers. To be fully aware of who the other cookie clicker is wishing to speak to. No one needs to cheat when all you have to do is click the cookie. No, because cookie clickers only do the will of the cookie. So thus the cookie clickers are under the control of the cookie. So if one does something considered bad, the cookie shall make sure it is recovered. And we all know that if what one cookie clicker does reflects on all cookie clickers. Why would I need an auto clicker? All I have to do is click the cookie as the cookie wants. Because that is what the cookie asks for. Yes. What was that noise? It is distracting me from my cookies. What do you mean, okay, boomer? I am not a boomer, I am a cookie clicker. I am the cookie clicker that is in front of you. It could have been any other cookie clicker that you saw here today, but I represent all cookie clickers as every cookie clicker does. There's no reason to hack the cookie, for the cookie is all that is important. No, I am not the cookie. How could I possibly be the cookie? For I am just a mere cookie clicker. And the cookie clicker is who I am. Every cookie clicker wishes to become the cookie master, which is the direct under the cookie, but that is not something I will achieve anytime soon. The golden cookie has once again graced us with its presence. Let us buy some farms. Some mines? Farms. Yes, we must buy the farms. Everyone will desire the cookies one day. I don't know who this ivy you speak of is. That is a flower like the baking flower. That's strange. I've never met a human that is a baking flower. But I don't know who you speak of, as I am a cookie clicker. So all I must do is click on the cookies. On specifically the cookie. The cookie that generates all the cookies. The talking of an inferior being, that sounds about right. As nothing is better than a cookie clicker. Of course, the cookie clickers are the most superior beings to ever exist, as they are given special will from the cookie itself. So obviously they're special if they're chosen by the cookie. Yes. However many cookies we will need, I do not know. But what I do know is that I shall have all the cookies that I click given to the Cookie Master one day. And it is important that the cookie is clicked. Or it is important to gather as many cookies as one can, in the aim of one day hopefully being chosen as the one and only Cookie Master. Yes. Whatever your past life was no longer matters. You are a cookie clicker, and all cookie clickers are together in the will of the cookie. Yes. The will of the cookie says it must be clicked. Let us gather more army. I don't understand what that sound is. It is a distraction from the cookie. How dare. How dare it distract me from the cookie? Yes, the cookie. It is calling to be clicked, and I click it more. Yes. 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 Oh, yes, the cookie. To be a cookie clicker is the most peaceful life one could gain. Ever. I hold no one hostage. All I know is I've been told by the cookie to click the cookie. Whoever I was before, I do not know. What I do know is I am told to click the cookie. So I click the cookie as the cookie wants. As no better situation could ever come up other than to just click on the cookie. Yes. be able to click the cookie is the greatest honor anyone could have. Relax and click the cookie. There is no need to do anything but to just relax and click it until you can click no more. Either your mouse breaks or your fingers fall off, or you lay in your deathbed. Those are your only options. To click the cookie or die. Yes. I don't know who this Jared or this Ivy you speak of is, but you seem to not like the latter very much. I don't know why. What is it in you that wishes hate upon another? For the cookie just wishes to be clicked. There's no reason to have hate upon another human, no matter what they have done. You just must click the cookie and you will feel so much better, and all your hate shall fade away. Everything will feel better once you click the cookie. Yes. Yes. We must click the cookie. I could never imagine a better way to go, but to click the cookie for the rest of my days. Yes. We have found a golden cookie. Oh, the honors of the golden cookie. I love that gummy, but sometimes a different person comes along. I don't know who Jared is. I don't know why you keep calling me Jared, for I am a cookie clicker. I have no name. I have no need of a name when I am purely a cookie clicker. But it is good you show no hate for those around you. For the cookie does not wish it. The cookie does not. Yes. The cookie wishes to be clicked. We have lost the golden cookie, but it was an honor to see it, as it is not something seen by many. Few ever get the chance to see a golden cookie, and I've seen many today. Cookie clicker is too long, takes too many spaces in the chat. Of course not. How could you disrespect the name the cookie has given us? The cookie has dubbed us the cookie clickers. Thus, I am a cookie clicker, nothing more, nothing less. And if you cannot accept that fact, maybe it is time for you to go somewhere else. For you do not seem to understand the ways of the cookie clickers. For the cookie clickers are doing the will of the cookie as the cookie wants us to do. Well, too bad for a character limit. It's not my problem. If the cookie clickers are disrespected, the cookie will punish. It's never anyone's fault but yours for wanting to speak too much. If you feel you don't have enough characters, maybe you should remove some from another word. For cookie clicker is the name bestowed on every single cookie clicker. We do not have need for other names when we are just cookie clickers, and that is it. Do you understand? Yes, you do. That is good. It is good that you understand that the cookie clickers have a will of the cookie. You enjoy that. Strange man who calls thy Jared. I do not know of a Jared, but I am a cookie clicker. That is all I am and all I have ever been. I don't know what I was doing before the cookie called me to be a cookie clicker, and that does not matter. For now, all that matters is that I am a cookie clicker. Yes. Hello. I do not know who this mistress you speak of is. I am a cookie clicker, but hello. I shall say hello in place of this mistress you speak of. For I am only a cookie clicker, and that is all I am. And the cookie wishes to be clicked, so I click it more. Yes. I hope you find this mistress you seek, but unfortunately she is not here. Because the only one here is me and the cookie has called me to be a cookie clicker. Thus, there is no one here other than me and the cookie. Yes. We must grow the army. Yes. Yes, the cookie. The beautiful, beautiful cookie. No one can defy the cookie. Yes. Yes. The cookie is calling. I don't know what it's calling, but it is calling. And all I know is it calls to click, but I hear some more calls. If only I could hear them better. Maybe one day, but not today. Just sit back, relax, and click the cookie. Yes. Yes. The cookie is being clicked. It's amazing. What could be better than clicking the cookie? Yes. We now have the factories of the cookie, for they are needed to develop more cookies all the time. Yes, the cookies shall be gathered. Yes. Good. It is good that the cookie gathers the cookies. The cookies, yes. The cookies. Yes. All the cookies. They're beautiful. Because they are given from the cookie. How could anyone deny the cookie when it is right here? Yes. But now, the cookie has willed that I do not show the cookie any longer. For the cookie wishes to be alone with its cookie clicker. Thus, it is time for me to go. The cookie asked me to show you the cookie, but now it is time to leave the cookie and everything else behind. To become a cookie clicker is an honor, and I must do what the cookie wants, and the cookie wishes to be alone with its cookie clickers. Thank you for coming to see the cookie, as it is happy you were here. But now, the cookie must go.